One of the great gifts of all cathedrals is that they are wide open and invite people to come in and to experience God or to experience one another in all kinds of open ways. You can see a cathedral for a long way. They're prominent on the landscape and they draw people to them. The role of a cathedral is both literally and figuratively to bring people together as a place that people are drawn to, a place of safety, a place of open conversation, a place of community.
Good morning, sir.
We've been ushering here at the cathedral for 25 years or more, but our job hasn't changed. No matter who walks through that door, the job is to welcome them with the love of God.
This cathedral is a safe space and a place of refuge for all.
The style is early English Gothic, which we have hundreds of thousands of visitors to this place every year. Many of them see this cathedral as a national shrine to American heroes, but it's really more than that. This is a thriving worship community, a place to know and encounter God.
The cathedral welcomes people to come in and be fed, to find refreshment and renewal, and then to go out into the world to be the hands and feet of Christ. At the services where I serve as acolyte, the message is really the same for everyone, whether you're a common American or even the president. You are welcome here.
What we appreciate is that the cathedral is not just some majestic building on a hill, but a real partner dealing with real issues of real people in this broken, wounded, and divided world.
I have really appreciated the relationship our church has had with the Washington National Cathedral. We've shared food together, we've had Bible studies, and last year the cathedral served over 500 families Thanksgiving dinner in our Ward 8, the poorest ward in the city.
When the cathedral speaks, or when the cathedral acts, people listen and are motivated to act. And so the cathedral is a visible reminder of how God acts in this world and how we as God's people can act together.
You know, the thing about this cathedral is that it stands for something, and it always has. These flowers are beautiful, but they're not pretty for pretty's sake. They point to something even more beautiful. The cathedral's the same way. It's a beautiful building with its stained glass and stone, but it's not just a building. It points to something larger.
We work hard to make this a place of beauty, but this is holy work. These linens are for Jesus' table. This food is for God's people. The work we do here, we do it for God.
We not only need to be a space that invites people because of its beauty and its grandeur, but we need to be a community within the space that invites people in out of love and care.
This cathedral has the ability to be big enough for everyone. And we have the visibility to bring everyone together for the conversations we need to have. Conversations about race, about morality, about violence. Conversations about doing justice, loving mercy, and walking humbly with our God and with one another.
One of the things this cathedral does exceptionally well is music. Music can walk with us in moments of great joy. It can lift our spirits. And it can also provide solace for us in moments of deep sadness. That's a big part of what the cathedral is about, is walking with the entire nation in moments of great joy, in moments of deep sorrow, and everything in between.
This cathedral is a vehicle through which we are called by God and sent out to do God's work in this world. Our Veterans Initiative walks with our military men and women and their families on the road to healing and restoration. Our Cathedral Scholars Program provides mentors and opportunity each year to 45 exceptional students in DC public high schools. This cathedral isn't just a pile of stones. It's living, breathing stones, calling all of us to carry God's reconciling love out into the world.
People ask us all the time about the earthquake damage and when it'll be done, and the answer is we don't know. But the work is really a metaphor for our lives and even our country, always being made new, always being refined. The cathedral reminds us that we're in the business of restoration and renewal, and not just this building, but the world.
It's not just a building. It's a reminder that God has not given up on us. That's what this cathedral is. It is a solemn reminder that God has not given up on us, and God has not given up on this world. And if God has not given up, then we won't give up. That's what this cathedral, that's what churches and places of holiness actually do for us. And that matters ultimately.